Okay, to my knowledge, this is the fastest way that you'll be able to level an account, a League of Legends account, to level 30, the legitimate way. So you're going to want to go to the accessories tab under the store, look for bundles. Sometimes they'll have XP boosts in the bundles section for cheap. If not, go to the boost tab here. There's two different boosts. You're going to need both of these. One is not enough. You need the XP boost for the day, for the amount of days, and for the amount of wins, because they stack on top of each other, and it really helps a lot. Like I would not recommend leveling up an account playing bot games without these XP boosts. Obviously, you can buy accounts too. Only problem with that is you may or may not be caught, depending. And there's also a legitimacy problem with some of the websites. You don't know if they're legit or not. So I'm just showing you the fastest way to do this. I would recommend. Also, actually, if you go to the Champions tab here, they'll have XP boosts, and these are actually decent deals. For 650 RP, you get a 14-day XP boost and 3 champions and 3 skins with whoever you'd want to pick. So I would also recommend doing this. If it's a fresh account, and after you buy this, you can get. This is 14 days. Then I would recommend buying the boost for the wins. After buying this, you could save some money by doing this. Okay, so I am going to be playing Mordekaiser. In my opinion, it's one of the fastest games you can have. And these are the runes. These are sustain runes with Conqueror and Demolish. Okay, so yeah, we went with Conqueror for sustain in fighting, and Demolish because you want to take Demolish on any champion you do this with. The two fastest champions that I've messed around with to do this are Volibear and Mordekaiser. I think Volibear is actually a little bit faster. Mordekaiser is just a cheaper, it's cheaper with Blue Essence, and it's not that much slower. You can if you do this correctly, you can finish a game with more. The fastest I've ever cleared a bot game doing this is about 10 minutes and 30 seconds. I think this game finished around 11 minutes and 30 seconds or so, which is still pretty quick, all things considered. I've tried Garen, I've tried Master Yi, I've tried Tryndamere, a lot of other bruisers or Yasuo. I could not get it under like the 12-minute and 30-second mark, or the 13-minute mark with a lot of those champions. Like even Tristana is not, it's really not that fast in my opinion. This is by far the fastest way to do it. Your W on Mordekaiser gives you great sustain. You're basically unkillable. Your passive is really good because the reason that you go with a Dark Seal start here is that you want to buy Medjai's eventually. And as you can see, I've seen some other guides that tell you to proxy the wave because it's faster. In my opinion, proxying the wave in this case is not worth the damage that you take, because the whole purpose of this is that you only want to back once. And whenever you back, with Mordekaiser at least, and it's pretty much like this with... it's pretty much like this with Volibear too. You want to back and buy Riftmaker, Medjai's, sorcery shoes, and maybe some attack speed daggers if you have the extra money. Whenever you back, you should, if you do this correctly, as you can see, like the bots here, you just zone them off, keep farming, get as much gold as you can, and then walk back and then get Demolish procs off. But you should be able to get about 6,000 gold or so after you take the first turret. Then you back and get your items. After that, you want to teleport to the mid lane, and you want to take Rift. Rift-herald spawns at 8 minutes. So if you finish a little bit before that, you can take some, turret platings in the mid lane. So I had enough to actually buy 2 daggers, which is nice for taking structures. So I'm a little early like I said, I was just doing some tower damage. Went ahead and um, killed the rise there to get more damage off onto the turret with the minions. Mordekaiser takes camps and objectives really fast with his passive, especially with his Magi stacks. The Magi stacks are just really good with his passive in general for this. It makes clearing waves really fast if you're constantly fighting enemies. So once you get the Rift Herald, you want to save your Rift Herald until for the last two Nexus towers, because that's going to be the most difficult part of the siege. If you don't have Rift Herald, you're going to have to back again and buy more items, and that's going to take more time. As you can see, we're already at the 10-minute mark here, and I mean, realistically, if you're playing a lot of these games and you're trying to play as fast as possible to get to level up a new account, you don't want to have 15-minute games, because that's just going to add a lot of time to you, and it's really boring to play these games. Like it's a really miserable experience, so you want to get it over with as fast as possible. But so far, this is the fastest way to do it. If you can join like a Discord or something and do this with a group of people, it's a lot faster. If you do this with a team of people, you can end games in like 7 minutes. But if you're doing it solo, this is, in my experience, this is the only way to do it. But if you have a faster way of doing it, drop a comment. I'd be interested to know. It might help some other people out. Anyway, thanks for watching.